Whatever kind of target market a business has, it is still obliged to cater and serve everyone, regardless of race, religion, or political persuasion. With reports of a supposed exclusivity by a Las Piñas food park towards the Chinese while ignoring the Filipinos, the DTI is left with no choice but to take appropriate action, as summed up in this report by PTV's Mark Vitalco.
The Department of Trade and Industry, led by Secretary Ramon Lopez, conducted a surprise inspection in the food park in Las Piñas City, which allegedly serves only to Chinese customers. However, outside the food park is the banner which bears the words, "We are open to the public." Lopez also found no discrimination since there were Filipino customers.
Nung papasok tayo rito, may mga naabutan tayong mga Filipino customer. So at least yung sa issue ng discrimination sa customer, mukhang hindi naman.
The secretary, however, observed that all the food stalls inside the food park were in Chinese characters with no translation, as well as the receipts per stall, which meant they didn't have proper individual business permits. The business permit under MFD Cuisine was the only one visible and available in the area.
Dalawang pwedeng mangyari dyan. Isang may-ari ng lahat na ito, pero kung mapepreba natin na lahat ng ito ay may kanya-kanyang resibo, ibig sabihin iba-iba may-ari, dapat lahat yan may business permit kanya-kanya.
Aside from this, the DTI saw some Chinese-looking personnel running to the back door as they sensed an inspection is being conducted. Lopez said it only meant that they didn't have proper workers' permits. Lastly, the trade chief also saw a problem in terms of sanitation.
Nakapansin lang natin, merong creek dito sa likod at saka yung may open canals right outside the kitchen. Parang dun tinatapon yung mga waste material.
With all these violations, Lopez called for suspension of the food park until the owner will be able to comply with all the necessary permits. The food park is now on its soft launch and is supposed to officially open to the public next week.
Ang huli namin usapan nung is mag-ooperate sila mid ng May. So ang schedule po namin ng inspection supposed to be is next week. Napaaga na po kasi nga, ayan, nagbukas na sila na.
Filipino employees expressed their sentiments about the suspension of operations.
Kasi nga daw po, hindi daw po open for the public, for the Filipino, pero open po naman po talaga kami.
Ito po matuloy yan, kami po mahihirapan, kami po mga Pilipino mawawalan mga trabaho. Kaya sana naman po, mawawalan po kami trabaho pag patuloy po ng ganito.
Lopez has coordinated immediately with the local government unit of Las Piñas, as well as with the secretaries of the Departments of Interior and Local Government, Labor and Employment, and Environment and Natural Resources for proper action. The DTI assured to continuously conduct these kinds of inspection for consumers' protection, especially for the rights of all the Filipinos. Mark Vitalco for The Nation.
Beyond the headlines,
It's news with a different perspective.
before the day ends,
For events that shape our views and impacts the world around us.
we keep you up to speed.
With Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. PTV News Headlines, your comprehensive nightly news source, only here.